This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
How excited! And this is like the hip hop enthusiast right here, Rob Markman, and he got extremely excited because Kim Kardashian retweeted him. That's dope, man.
Yeah, but you know what it is, though? If you peep kind of the storyline, she was on her Snapchat months earlier singing the songs. What she retweeted was, we did a Panda lyric video where we had designer read the lyrics to Panda. And Kim was on her Snapchat with the Panda face covering her, and she's rapping. And she goes, I got bras in Atlanta. And then she goes to tell me one line after that. Like, she didn't know the rest of the words. All she knew was, I got bras in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So we answered the question. We did that whole video for Kim Kardashian. We answered her question for her.
So y'all really saw that in advance. So very strategic.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't that strategic. It was just lucky. But that's the story that we sticking with. No, but Panda is the song that everybody knows and most people like. I mean, and it's been the #1 song on Genius for months and months and months, but nobody knew the words. So, we put a service out there for people.
That was genius. No pun intended. Then I saw Nicki Minaj retweeted you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's that about? You and Nicki
Sway, that ain't the first time.
Retweeted
your boy. You know,
been a second, but
Just a second.
It's been a while, but
Yeah, no, that was cool too because she put out the new single with DJ Mustard, and she had a line there that everybody was like, "What the hell does Nicki mean?" I forget the line off the cap, but
Seven Rings line.
Yeah, it was something about she was adding up Curry's rings and LeBron's rings plus her rings, and everybody was like, her math don't add up. So, genius. That's what we do. We figure lyrics out, and so we figured it out on Twitter, and Nicki applauded us. And look, Nicki, now you gotta come in for an interview.
There it is, man. That's how it works, right?
Sway's Universe and then Genius. That's all you need to do.
That's really all she needs to do, man. Okay, if you get her over there, please get over. Can you walk her by
hold
her
right
hand and walk her over here?
That's cool.
All right. So what do you guys got coming up? I know you did an interview that ruffled a lot of feathers behind one of the writers on the Lemonade project, right?
Oh yeah.
Talk about that. That was interesting. I think you'll be interested in hearing this story, Heather.
So we sat with Ingrid. Ingrid is she's a rapper and a singer and a songwriter on Parkwood Entertainment, Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment. And we talked to her. This was my second interview with Ingrid, and we talked to her just about her art. And she has writing credit on Love Drought, on Beyonce's Lemonade, and she told us the behind-the-scenes stories, like her motivations for writing the lyrics that she wrote. And, of course, she's, not in a relationship with Jay. Her feelings came from another place. And then, Beyonce sung the song, and obviously Beyonce adds what she adds to it, and the song takes on new life and new meaning. So, that blew up. But we also spoke to Ingrid about her new EP, Trill Fills.
I love how you just slipped by that, though.
Nah, listen, I'm just here to answer the question.
So people felt like it wasn't authentic now, like with the entire narrative of Lemonade, how it portrays.
That's not about Jay-Z?
Right.
That's what people were saying.
They said Jay-Z's coming out with a response album.
Yeah, I don't know what people. I mean, Beyonce. I think everybody knows, if you read the credits, that Beyonce has songwriters. A lot of people do. That doesn't mean that it's anything less Beyonce, but what we wanted to do at Genius, I mean, we give a platform to not just artists but songwriters as well, because when you're there writing that song, no matter who sings it, like, it comes from a place. It has to come from a personal place. It starts kind of with the writer, and we just wanted to give a voice, because that's art too, and that's expression too. So I think Ingrid deserves a platform, and I'm glad that we were able to give it her.
In other words, he peeled back the curtain that it wasn't about what everybody thought it was about in terms of their relationship. We knew that. We said that early.
Right.
Married people don't do that.
Right. At least that song. Like, I don't know the stories behind the other songs. I don't know exactly what's going on with their relationship.
This is so good.
Yeah, I wonder if Ingrid's in trouble.
Did it cause a lot of trouble?
I mean,
got that late night call.
Did Jay call you? That's all I want to know. Jay didn't call you.
I don't understand.
Beyonce
trouble.
called you?
No.
Trouble from what?
Because it breaks the facade.
Nah. I mean, I think that's
the mystique.
That
peels the layers to the mystique.
That's their own relationship. Between Ingrid is an artist signed over at Parkwood, signed with Beyonce. I think she knows what
to say
she could put out
the
there,
boundaries,
what she can. But I feel like they might have talked about that ahead of time. But we just want to give a platform to all songwriters and all creators. And, and people were really surprised. I don't know why people are so surprised. I mean, one of the greatest albums of our generation, Usher Confessions, when it first came out, if you remember, everybody thought that it was about him and Chili because they were in a relationship and they had just broke up.
Yeah.
And then, you find out Jermaine Dupri says, nah, this was actually my life story. Like, but Jermaine Dupri couldn't give us Usher's Confessions. Like, that album is diamond. That's 10 million sold. It's an amazing album. Like, it takes special artists to sell records and put.
So it happens all the time. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't think
Man, this you did do this.
Yeah, but I don't understand why somebody would get in trouble if they already had a writer's credit on there.
I don't know that.
It's just people ran with the mystique of it all. What it was all about. Kind of help bring promotion,
it's about
marketing,
selling records.
Yeah, so
stick to the script.
Yeah, but we spoke to Ingrid too about her own project.
Yeah.
and like she has a bright future ahead of her.
Go Ingrid.
She's super ill.
Yeah. Okay, Rob, thank you, man. You got the Biggs interview coming this week?
Oh man, yeah, man. I said it here first. I ain't telling nobody. I ain't posting on Instagram or Twitter.
Thank you.
Nah, yeah. This was really exciting for me. 20-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt is coming up on June 25th.
Yep.
Sheesh.
And to celebrate, Genius sat with Biggs. Our whole thing is, like you said, peeling back the curtain, peeling back the layer.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to speak to Biggs about the business of Reasonable Doubt and the factors that led to this album forming as it was. And what we found out in the interview, which was amazing, was that Biggs actually had influence over the music as well and some of the lyrics. Reasonable Doubt.
And any song in particular?
A couple of songs, like Biggs was really that influential guy, but one of the ones that we talked about that just as a fan, I'm just there with my mouth open, is Can I Live, which is probably one of the best songs on Reasonable Doubt.
That's what's up, man. Rob Markman has joined us. We got some more Celebrity Wire coming up next.
Yeah, yo, and for the first time, Tyga is speaking about Kylie Jenner.
Sway in the Morning, Shade 45, Genius.com. If you ain't taken the visit yet, go ahead and visit them. Song is about my life. Sway in the Morning.
45.
All right, we got special guests from Genius.com. We got Rob Markman here. Rob, give out your social media, man. Citizens, hit this dude up.
Oh man, it's just at Rob Markman everywhere. ROBMARKMAN, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that.
Damn, shit. You got a lot of platforms now, Rob.
I'm trying to catch up to you,
man, you passed me. Shoot, man. Nicki retweeted you.
Minaj.
More than once.
Yeah, more than once.
Hell yeah,
Twice
Rob.
is nice.
We've been here before.
Okay. All right, so we got in the news. Tracy G.
Oh, man. So, unfortunately, I got to say this year just continues to take an awful toll in the music industry because Prince B from the 90s R&B duo PM Dawn, he died Friday at age 46 from kidney disease. His brother is the one who found him. And he was also working with his brother as well. They both tried to get signed. Record labels initially rejected them because they were either too much like De La Soul or not enough hardcore. And also, I was speaking about this earlier of Markman, and he was saying how PM was kind of like a precursor for Kid Cudi, right?
Yeah, I think just artists like Kid Cudi, just like alternative music. I mean, I can't say that they directly influenced him, but, they took a lot of bullets for singing and rapping and not being hardcore and kind of dressing kind of weird. Songs like Set Adrift on Memory Bliss, though, like with those hard hip hop drums, or even I Die Without You on the Boomerang soundtrack. That's a beautiful song.
That record was dope.
That's a beautiful song. And, I feel like they kind of blazed the trail and they had tremendous success. So when you see guys kind of like Kid Cudi in this generation, it reminds me a little bit of what PM Dawn was.
From my hometown of Jersey City, New Jersey, they was always cool dudes. Rest in peace.
Yeah, let's listen to that a little
This
bit.
song's incredible.
Finds a lady with a fat diamond ring. Then I can't remember a damn thing. I think it's one of those deja vu things, or a dream is trying to tell me something. But will I ever stop thinking about it? I don't know. I doubt it. Subterranean by design. I wonder what I would find if I met you. Let my eyes caress you until I meet the thought of Mrs. Princess who often wonder what makes her work. I guess I'll leave that question to the experts, assuming that there are some out there, they're probably alone, solitaire. I can remember when I caught up with a pastime intimate friend. She said, but you're probably gonna say I look lovely, but you probably don't think nothing of me. She was right though, I can't lie. She's just one of those corners of my mind, and I just put her right back with the rest. That's the way it goes. Baby, you send me out.
I remember this. You know, he was signed to G Street Records at a time that we had Mr. Me. Keith Tech and I had an artist by the name of Mr. Me signed to the same record label. So John over there at G Street, he used to give up good money too. I remember that. Oh my gosh, man. And we would see him. We would see PM Don come into the record label, and I ain't even gonna lie, man. We were on some hardcore hip hop stuff back then.
Yeah, everybody was.
We used to look at him like, man, what are y'all doing?
You didn't like that song back then? I'm confused.
Hip hop was in a different place back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't what everybody was vibing to. They looked like weirdos, and the voice was super soft, and it was like gling music. Da 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 da. Like, why you sample that? But looking back, as Rob said, it was just they opened the door for a lot of different people and what they were doing.
Yeah.
And you learn to appreciate a lot of people now.
Yeah.
So rest in peace.
Rest in peace. We got more.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is kind of interesting. So T.I., one of his stepdaughters, coming from Tiny Side, Zonique, she's 20 years old. She was heading somewhere, jet setting. She was at Atlanta's International Airport. Couldn't get on the plane, though, because she tried to carry a handgun through security. Damn. She had a semi-automatic pistol with her, a clip, 5 rounds in her purse. She claimed to the TSA personnel that she possessed a permit for that firearm, but that also was not in her purse. So she was arrested and she was charged. She was able to get out at 2 a.m. though, and her parents haven't put out a statement, but her older cousin, Tamara, said Zonique did get called for a registered weapon, but like most of us, she forgot it was in her really big purse. This is her cousin speaking out on Instagram. She continues saying, "We were taught in my family that people are crazy out here and carrying a small gun to protect yourself is what's needed."
Wow. So, damn, not on a plane.
Nah, honey.
You gotta, if you're gonna have your whole family carry guns, you gotta kind of do gun education, and T.I. would know.
Right. Or you gotta carry that on a private.
I mean, that's kind of stupid to not be aware that you have a gun in the purse. I fly all the time, man. You can't even pull a phone out without them interrogating you.
And not to rationalize it, but I guess just paranoia is so heightened these past weeks, especially in Orlando, with so many things going on there. So I don't know. Maybe that's what was at the center of all this.
And you can travel with a firearm. You have to declare. You have to let the airport personnel know that you have a firearm, but you have to check it in your check bags. You know what I mean? They just have to be notified when you get there. I have a firearm, or like whether you're a cop, security guy, license to carry, whatever. As long as you let them know, you can put it in your check bags.
All right. DB used to work at the airport.
Yeah, Donald Trump would really be an advocate of this, since he says we should have club goers go into clubs with guns. Why not we all fly with guns?
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
Shit, I'm playing every request.
All right, now going into some celebrity couples updates on their little silly lives. All right, Iggy Azalea, Nick Young.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know, Sway, you announced this earlier this morning, I should say, and how this was actually the big news to come out the NBA. Iggy Azalea and Nick Young have ended their engagement. Iggy, she cited trust issues as the reason. We all know back in March, this video surfaced of Nick Young pretty much gloating about hooking up with this random chick, and one of his boys, a fellow LA Laker, he's the one who leaked it. And then Iggy, she was joking around saying that if he did it again, he would have half a penis. Well, he still got his penis, but he ain't got his girl. And she went on Instagram. She said, "Unfortunately, although I love Nick and have tried to rebuild my trust in him, it's become apparent in the last few weeks that I am unable to. I genuinely wish Nick the best. It's never easy to part ways with a person you planned your entire future with, but futures can be written, and as today, her page is blank."
Rob Markman from Genius.com is here. Rob, is this one of those type of scenarios where you might make an exception and have like artists like Iggy come in and annotate her tweet lyrics?
Yeah, like we can annotate. We can annotate. Genius annotates any type of text.
Yeah.
So she can definitely annotate that statement.
Yeah.
You know, if we want to reach out and get at I think we kind of get what she said. I don't know if there's any context to it.
Might be some hidden.
She might retweet it, you know.
But no, yeah, like if we want to figure out like what the trust issue actually was, what couldn't she get past and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Nick's. Did you see Nick's statement? It was
He
even
just
more
put-
direct.
He just put single
Just single.
on Twitter.
Single.
It's funny the way that they announced, she went kind of emotional and not
Essay.
emotional. Yeah, but she put her heart out there, and he's just
He
like,
just
I'm
said,
single.
"Dick open." That's pretty much what he said. I'm ready. He ready.
Yeah.
He's single.
Dick for sale.
There it is. Rob Markman is here. We got another story.
Yeah, yo. So Taylor Swift. We all heard how she broke up with Calvin Harris, but what we're hearing now for the first time is that it happened over the phone. So Calvin Harris, mega producer, he actually got into a car accident some time ago in Los Angeles, and he was recovering from it. But unnamed sources, they hollered at TMZ, they're whispering in TMZ's ears that Taylor, she called him while he was still in the hospital and requested that she needed space.
Wow.
And people are saying Taylor, who's supposed to be the sweetie of America, is actually a meanie.
Nah, you don't know what the story behind it is.
Nope,
though.
we don't know.
I agree. He could have been in the car with somebody.
Yeah, you never know. For her to do that while he's on his recovery bed.
If it happened, because her people are saying that this is not true, that she actually went to LA and was by his bedside.
The same people that said that she wasn't aware of Kanye calling her. What was the song he called her?
Famous.
Famous. Yeah. She said right. They said they weren't aware of that, right?
Like me and Taylor, Taylor still owes me sex.
Yeah.
Is the lyric.
That was the lyric. Damn, but that's a bad way to break up with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Going through a breakup
Over the phone?
Over the phone while you on your recovery bed in the hospital.
Yeah.
You couldn't wait a day? You couldn't wait a day?
Heather's done worse.
I'm just saying, you don't know if this is true. You don't know who he was with.
All right. Well, look, I'm
In the car.
gonna put it out there.
He could have been getting head.
He could have.
What caused the accident? I don't know. This happened before.
I think he was chauffeured, Heather.
Still could have been getting head. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
We're gonna see, but it's still a bad breakup, So I want to see if citizens out there been through worse, like the worst breakup, the worst way to find out that someone wants to break up with you. How did you learn about it? 888-742-3345. Call us. Today, Taylor Swift is in the news.
Yeah, we got to speak about this pertinent information. Taylor Swift is being reported that she broke up with Calvin Harris over the phone. What makes this unique is that he was in his recovery bed from an accident, and that's when she did it, allegedly.
Now, Heather, you saying he could have been getting head.
If this is true,
Yeah.
We don't know why. If this happened, it does sound cold, but we don't know. You don't know the details behind somebody making a phone call and breaking up with you on your hospital bed because you got into a car accident. What was you doing in the car? Who was you with?
She could have waited a day, man. Let the man recover. From the car accident, his brain, is discombobulated.
Sometimes when you're mad at a dude, though, Sway, you go with it right there. You don't wait no day. You just end it right there. Don't matter if you're in a hospital bed. So what?
Yeah. All right, we're talking bad ways to find out somebody broke up with you. We got Jam on the line from Houston. Jam, what up? Oh, Jam.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What happened?
So, my ex-husband, I was at work one day, and I was having a hard time because my father had been in the hospital. He had heart surgery, had flatlined like 2 times. And so I'm sitting at work, I'm going through this, and I get a text message that says, hey, I'm thinking about separating.
Wow. In the middle of this?
Yeah.
In the middle of what and he was aware of what your father was going through and what you were going through?
Absolutely.
And it was a text message?
Text message.
So how did you respond? We got Rob Markman from Genius here. Maybe he can help you annotate that message. What was?
Hey, there's no need to annotate that. I knew what it meant, and we talked about it. But like I said, it's my ex-husband.
So y'all ended up breaking up.
You know what the psyche is behind that? Only because I've done some foul stuff like that. I mean,
Heather.
But you feel like it's never gonna be a good time. So I might as well do it now. That's the idea behind why people do it. Like, it's just, all right, her father was sick, even though that's foul as hell because that's her husband. He was supposed to stand by her side, but your father's sick. How long am I supposed to wait? Like, wait till he recover? This is what how people
wait
think.
till she get home from the hospital, not with a text message.
No, it wasn't even. He was in the hospital like a month and a half. Like, it was a bad time. And he ended up passing after that, but
condolences.
Yeah, it was
And see, the
Yeah,
husband,
long time.
and the ex-husband probably thought, "What if he died? Then I can't break up with it." And
Right.
people just think,
Sure, but not with a
Not
text
the text.
message.
Yeah,
They
he
could've
could have
did it.
broken
He
up the
could've-
same timing,
he was
but
a.
not
I'm
via.
not saying.
They could have went to the hospital cafeteria at least.
I'm not saying he wasn't a
Conversation or
coward.
something.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying he wasn't a coward. I'm telling you how people think at the time when they do foul shit like
Hey,
that.
you know, Jam, look, he did you a favor.
Sound
okay,
like it.
at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that story. And you're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning.
All right, Rob, what up, man? Rob's in Philly. What up, Rob?
Yeah, Rob.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Slay?
Hey, what up, bro?
Yeah, so I got a pretty good one. So my ex-girlfriend was actually with me when my stepmom died. She had cancer, and we were like 20 minutes away from the house trying to get over there to see her before she passed. Then she passed. Allison, my girlfriend at the time, actually ended up breaking up with me that night.
What a bitch. The day
Yeah.
your stepmom passed away, she broke up with you?
Yeah, it was pretty bad because like I was really close to my stepmom. She was really really cool. You know, like, she was, like,
What
close to mom and
triggered it?
mom.
Like, were y'all arguing, or she just all of a sudden, while you were mourning in tears, just said, "Hey, by the
Yeah.
way"?
Yeah, like I was sitting up in bed trying to fall asleep and just kind of like, you know, all bummed out. Like, you know, it was a pretty shitty day. And she was like, "This is a lot to handle. I can't handle this. I'm going home."
Oh, it was about that. I was going to say maybe, this was a feeling she had internalized and this death strangely empowered her to realize that you can't waste any moment. I thought maybe it was something like that.
Nah, she was a bum
No,
broad.
I mean there was a little bit of an age gap. You know, like it was like I was like 28 and she was like 21. So like I just think that that was probably as much of it as anything.
Yeah.
Emotional immaturity.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, how long did it take you to recover from that?
Honestly, I still haven't dated anybody since, and it's been like 16 months.
Man, go get you some pussy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, go lay under somebody. Best way to get over somebody is to lay under somebody, Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Go ahead, get you some, man. It's okay. Find somebody that like you. Keep it at a Heisman, though. Take your time with it, but go ahead and get that relief. All right? Pornhub ain't going to solve all your problems.
Leave that young meat alone.
All right, man. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, bruh. Yeah, man.
Sway, you ain't never do nobody. It's never a good time. I'm trying to tell y'all. Sometimes you just got to rip the Band-Aid off, and get it over with.
I flew somebody home and said I'll fly you back. Go ahead home, take care of that business. Never flew that person back.
See, they gonna be like, and that was foul. He knew I had a job situation set up. Everybody got a story.
Yeah.
We don't know all the details. You only know why you did it.
Oh,
That's
I
what
know
I'm
why I
saying
did
to
it.
you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know why you did it. We don't know all the details, y'all. You got to stop judging it.
All right,
It ain't
man.
never a good time.
I don't know, man.
That one-way ticket was a cold piece of work, Sway.
My parent. Yeah, it was
We can't
effective
figure
too. My parents on their deathbed, and you break up with me on a text. That's kind of foul.
That's how
Yeah.
you complete it, though,
No.
because I did some fucked up shit before. I completely forgot about this, but hey, now it's coming out. Anyways, but I had this really tempestuous relationship with my ex-girlfriend, and we always got back together. She got into an accident, and then it was just, if I go to the hospital, I know she's going to make this into some big moment where we're supposed to be together. And I said, I'm not going to go. Because that's what's going to stay embedded in her memory, and she's going to hate me, and I'm going to be free. I had to make a decision, but it was what was best.
Yeah.
And see, this was this man's father-in-law. See, Tracy's saying girlfriend, but this was this man's father. Something else was brewing behind that story. We just didn't get it all from the caller.
Just realize how cold your hearts are. Thank you, Tracy G, for that celebrity wire.
Yeah, yo.
You want to reach the Ice Princess, hit her up all day.
Twitter, find me on Instagram. That was a while ago. I passed that. I've melted. It's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG.
Rob Markman, it's always an honor and a pleasure to have my family up in here, man.
Thank you for having and
Yeah.
always supporting, man. I love the show. This is my favorite morning show. This is my favorite show on radio, period, man.
Oh,
You guys
thank
do
you,
a great
man.
job, and
Yeah.
the whole crew.
I'm going to take that clip and post it.
Right. I was
Everywhere.
like,
Let them know.
Thank you,
All
Rob
of them.
Markman. I appreciate you, man. You a good dude, and
He
you're doing
is.
excellent work. And keep pushing this culture forward. You guys go to genius.com. Nothing but quality that you guys are putting out over there. And I know you're at the nucleus of it all, because I know what you're capable of. Rob Markman, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, Rob.
Hey, Rob, Alyssa Milano might be in the lobby, man, so I know you want to see her on your way out.
Listen.
Maybe she can.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, right. Annotate some Charmed episodes.
So stupid.
Anything, dude.
I'm with it. We're going to see what we can work out.
All right, cool. Alexander Skarsgård is coming here, too. Our new Tarzan. He's going to be up after the mix. Right now it's DJ.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shade 45.